Hello, 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 hello. We are back with Farm Sim 19. So yeah, we're not really quite done here. Well, Brew, thank you very much for the resubscription. Let's get shout out for Brew. There's Brew, there's Brew, there's Brew. And thank you again. Thank you for the resubscription. 8 months. Thank you very, 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 very much. I hope you are well today. Squee! And there's a squee from Brew as well. So yeah, so we're not quite done with Farm Sim 19. So, but that's okay. Oh, Brew's snowed in. Okay. Is that a good thing? Well, I guess for work it's probably a good thing, but for other things it's probably not. So, as long as you got food, more time on FS22. Well, yeah, fair enough. How are you getting on with 22? I've obviously seen you spending plenty of time on it and Steam. I'm dividing my time because otherwise I kind of overload. I have a tendency I overload and then I kind of go, no, I'm not going to touch it. So I'm hopping between 22, 2013, 19, Farm Together, and Airport CEO, which are two ones that I picked up in the Steam sale. 87.7 hours so far. Yeah, I think I've got like 40 hours. So I'm not slouching it on 22. And I've got one collectible left on Erlengrat to find, which is frustrating because I'm not quite sure where to look. So So we're going to do this harvest quickly, and then we're going to take a look at our animals. So, because there we go. Because obviously last time we didn't really take care of the. You have all of the cheese. Excellent, nice. So that's good. Yeah, like I said, I've got one more to find. So there we go. And have you gotten? Did you get all of the ones in Aubelaron yet? I haven't really kind of focused on that. I've been focusing on Erlengrat. Oh, you've not started that map yet? Oh, okay, fair enough. It's fair enough. Taking it one step at a time, huh? It's a good way to do it. Bum 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 bum. Ah, Elm Creek is on the server. Ah, yeah, of course. So, but you don't get achievements for doing stuff in multiplayer, though, unfortunately. Or do you now? Have they put in multiplayer achievements, I wonder? Hadn't considered that. No. Hey, Steam! Let's give a shout out for Steam. And Brew does it at exactly the same time, so. Again, most recently been playing Farm Sim 22. Colour me surprised. So, you're very welcome. So yeah, so we're still here on 19, still with Giants Island. This is still going to be our Sunday stream. Mostly because we still need to make it to 10 million. So there's still things I want to do with this. I want to get a biogas place functional. And I want to make it to 10 million pounds with no loan. Let's just be very clear on that. So that's what our goals are. We met all the achievements before 22 came out, which was a good push. So yeah, so now it's just doing some more stuff. And I still enjoy chilling out on 19. So there we are. It's easy, it's familiar. And like I say, it's what Sundays are made of. But we're obviously it will eventually kind of finish, and we'll kind of be back to just one version of Farm Sim, but that will take some time. So I'm wondering what to put on here. I'm wondering whether or not to kind of start to think about getting wood chips by doing poplar planting. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. But probably not just yet. Because we'll need to... Like I say, I'm going to try and do some things for the Animani mules. Plop, 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 plop. Oh, and I think did we kind of fill up that silage silo? We probably need to kind of do something there. But there we go. So yeah, so how's everyone's weekend been? Staring back at a new week ahead. Ba, ba, ba. Back to work tomorrow after holiday and to the new role. Yep. It's what work does, bro. I'm back to work, and obviously the US had a holiday weekend, so it'll be a potentially a busy few days, catching up on everything that everyone kind of comes back in on and goes blum 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 on the emails. So there we are. And just FYI, trying it, we've just put the wibbly doofers on. The wibbly doofer does not work with 19, alas. So at least not until I'm assuming someone will probably come up with a mod if they figure out how it's been done. So yeah. Up, 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 up. So like I say, we'll get this field harvested, work on the Animani mules. Gonna try and get ourselves up. We need, I think, 2.9 million to get the biogas facility. So we're gonna keep the loan where it is for now and try and get the biogas. Which means we'll probably go back to soybeans as a cash crop for the next harvest on all the fields. Just simply because we can. Here we go. Vroom, vroom. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Okay. Do, do, do. Back to work tomorrow. No FS22 on a night. I think we'll get withdrawal as we wake up thinking about the farm. Well, yes, Brew. And that's precisely why I haven't kind of done the overload myself, because I know... although having said that, I'm kind of doing that a little bit with Airport CEO and Farm Together, so... But it's okay. Steam's farming away and listening to the stream. Excellent. Well done. That's always a good way to do it. I have to admit, I tend to kind of, when I'm in on streams, I tend to be playing on the farm as well, or playing on one of the games. Just simply because when you've got two monitors, why not make use of them? Dup, 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 dup. So there we go. Steam, I think you're back after a week off, aren't you? You've had the week off, so you probably back. Maybe I shouldn't mention that. Maybe you're trying to just go, no, just don't think about it. But there we are. Not back to Wednesday. Ooh, cool. That's good then. You had a nice break then. Well done. So that is the last of the canola. Because I'm pretty sure. Did we put canola on the other field? We better go and check. I thought we put something different on the other field. We're going to leave the header attached as it is, just because of reasons. Take that guy's head off. No, it's definitely not canola, is it? Looks like it might be wheat or something. Oh, it's soybeans. So it is soybeans. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to go and get... I think we're going to sell the canola. I think we can use them for animals. Oh no, we can use the for sunflowers. Sunflowers for pigs. Let's have a look at our stock of stuff. We don't have any canola in stock. We do have some sunflowers in stock. We do have a bunch of soybeans in stock. And under the animals, it's linked with soybeans, so that's fine. We're going to sell the canola. Where do we sell it? Where do we sell it, please? We need to go to Port Northwest, which is right close by. So, excellent. So, blub, 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 blub. There we go. So I'll take this out to the other field, ready to kind of... Oh, we haven't harvested this field yet. Oh well, I'm selling it anyway. We'll deal with this field later. Okay, take care, bro. And, well, I said take care, you'll be right back, so. And that's another £40,000 worth of stuff from that harvest. That's good, 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 good. So. Let's go do TMR for the cows first, I think. Bum, bum, bum. So we're going to try and really kind of focus up on animal food production. So we can continue to maintain them propped up nicely. Probably ought to get the loading wagon down there and pick up that grass. The big loading wagon, that is, obviously. Now, why am I stopping there? I didn't want to stop there. I needed to stop back here. I need to stop flailing when I'm reversing. Okay. Take, hopefully, all the TMR out of that. Yeah, we should be able to take everything that it has. Which isn't a lot. Hey, Hodge! Hello, hello. How are you, Hodge? Again, another surprising entry there of playing Farming Sim 22. I am indeed well, sir. How are you? You're very welcome, Hodge. It's always fun to see people on a Sunday afternoon. How are you getting on with 22? I haven't I've lurked on a few of your streams, but I've been kind of doing other things, unfortunately, so I didn't necessarily get to see how you were getting on with 22. I hope you're enjoying it, obviously. Because why wouldn't I? You're loving it, to be honest. Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted to hear. So let's go for coos. Really? We've put all that in there and there's still orange on the TMR. We need to get more TMR manufactured. Or we need to get a place to buy it in, which is a possibility as well. I do have a mod for that. But first up, we're going to try to... First up, we're going to try to figure it out. So we've got hay, straw, and silage that are needed. Okay. Oh, excuse me. How much... How much do we have in the way of hay in the hay dryer? So we have 168,000 litres of hay. We've got plenty of wood chips. So that's where we're going to put our grass. So let's find the... Let's find the... I wanted to be in that tractor. I just didn't want that trailer. Where did we put the... Where did we put the what's it? Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. We'll leave that one there for now because we'll probably need that again. Let's go get the loading wagon. Hello, Mrs. Hodge! Mrs. Hodge, Mrs. Hodge, Mrs. Hodge. Welcome, Mrs. Hodge, Mrs. Hodge, Mrs. Hodge. How are you? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. It's all good fun. Makes you smile every time. Excellent. That's what we go for. We like smiles. Smiles are always good. Yeah, good, Mrs. Hodge. Just trying to get some things organised here as usual. Somehow I've got to make the house so that my mother can come and stay because a week tomorrow is when we're taking the pooch for her special appointment. So Mum's going to come with me. So I will let you know how that goes, Mrs. Hodge, definitely. I think you've got a busy week ahead as well, so likewise. Let me know how you get on as well with all the different bits and bobs. There's always something going on. There's always this stuff called life. So oh, we've missed a bit on that corner, but that's fine. We'll come and pick that up in a minute. La 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 la. Lots and lots and lots of grass. Yeah, well, life has a way of doing that. Life will absolutely grab you by the kind of appropriate parts of your body and make you pay attention. That's how it goes. And this was, for anyone that was there, this was after the grass that we harvested in a hurry. We didn't collect it because we were more interested in getting the harvesting achievement than doing anything else. And then we were more interested in getting the cultivation achievement than actually kind of tidying stuff up. So now we're tidying stuff up. So ba 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 ba. I don't have access to this land. You're 50-50 watching me and the footballs. Ah, that's no problem, Hodge. I know you kind of enjoy your football, so I'm just happy to have you watching this as well. As usual, contribute to the chat as and when you feel like it. Oh yeah, that's no worries, Mrs. Hodge. Hodge is not being excused by Mrs. Hodge. There's a shocker. And yeah, no, it's you. Anytime you need to have a conversation, Mrs. Hodge, you know where I'm at. That's always the way it goes. So. Up and down the field, collecting the grass, just because we cannot sit on our posterior. Oh, you thought I was going to say it, didn't you? Thought I was going to say it. That's appreciated. Of course, Mrs. Hodge. How can... It's one thing that kind of defies belief when I look at kind of the wider picture of society and stuff, is people just seem to be so much for themselves and not for other people, and it's just how do you do that? I mean, I won't say that I'm not out for myself. Of course I'm out for myself. I'm looking after myself, but how do you not care about other people? How do you care about yourself for the exclusion of all others? So oh, Hodges probably end up pulling his hair out because he thinks that they're going to lose today. Well, that is a possibility. I don't know how much of a possibility, but Hodges saying sorry for being me. Well, as well, you should apologise, Brew. It's one of those things. So bum 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 bum. Mrs. Hodge is better informed about the football game than I am. I don't even know who's playing. Nor am I particularly worried about who's playing. So let's go. Let's drop this grass here for more hay, because that will help us with the cows and the horses. Now I think what we'll do is we'll maybe nip round the other side and we'll get hay, and then we'll kind of fill the horses and then fill the TMR with hay. At least that's the attempt anyway. Chelsea versus Manchester United. Ah, okay. Well, I know. If my dad was still alive, I know who he'd be going for. So, Mrs. Hodge says United are playing, hence I'm in the kitchen doing dinner. Oh dear. So is that a motivation to leave the living room, or is that just because you can't convince Hodge to get food when they're playing? Bum 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 bum. I am going to let this fill to the absolute top, I think. Bum bum bum. All the haze. Football doesn't interest you, hence you're at work in a few hours tonight. Also, okay, fair enough, Mrs. Hodge. Yeah, yeah. I think I've mentioned it many times beforehand. When I was at school, when it came to football, I stopped doing it at primary school. I stopped doing it and I went and I got changed over and I played netball with the girls. So I enjoyed that far much more. So there we go. Let's fill our horses with hay. Oh, they're taking a fair bit. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Hungry, hungry horses. Hungry, hungry horses. We need to get some oats for them as well. You played football at school and played with girls. Fair enough. Do you want a medal or something, bro? Just don't tell Miss Brew. Well, yes. Quite. Excellent. So that's gonna get the TMR loading again. So let's see if we can get some of this loaded up. Into this beautiful loading wagon. Apparently we can't right now. And I have managed to get stuck. Okay, well. We'll leave that there for now. That's its new home. We'll get the Challenger out and probably be able to move it with the Challenger. Well, it would be, yeah, I mean, Hodge, that's not questioning your interest in it, but particularly as you do coach it, but if you weren't interested in it, you probably wouldn't coach, so there you go. Swings and roundabouts. And other things besides. So let's get oats, should be in here. There it is, 100,000 litres of oats. I thought he said he was not interested in girls. And as usual, we have degraded into the schoolyard. So it's now Schoolyard Sunday. Bruce says, hashtag don't blame Brew. Well, no, I'd say we're all an influence to what goes on in the chat, so. Oh. We really didn't need a lot of oats. Well, let's top up their water and then they should be fully majingerized. Hello, horsies! Hello, horsies! So, horses should now be green and wonderful, except for the fact that I need to exercise them. Which will have to take place later. So let's have a look. Horsies. Yeah, horsies. Aside from straw, so we need straw. Chickens need wheat barley. Pigs need straw as well. Cows also need straw. So I don't think... I'm not sure. This one probably will take straw, but the other one would take it better. So let us see if we can rescue our other trailer. Our loading wagon. Let's attempt to kind of free it from its little prison. Right. And let's see if we can reverse that out. I mean, certainly as a tractor, it sounds like this should be meaty enough to move it because it's empty. And what do? I drive forward straight away instead of pushing it backwards. Got a little bit of movement there. There we go. If I hadn't driven it forward that little bit, I probably would have been all right there. There we go. Right, so that's done with hay. Hodge says I need Bruce Wrecker. Ah. I try and I use a lot of the different tools. I mean that particular one was a Hitman special of disconnect and reconnect the thing. So we don't want hay, we want straw, please. And we're gonna fill this up with straw. You missed your records in FS19. I'm sure they'll be putting them in. Well, yeah, I'm sure the mods will be coming ASAP, bro. We've obviously just got to update them for a new version. Straw for the cows. Straw for the horses. And then straw for the piggles. So yeah, so it is going to be, like I said, going to be focused on the animals a fair bit. Once we get that done, and try and figure some more stuff out. Obviously, we no longer have the sheep, so we're not worried about sheep. But then they were the other side of the map. And I'm not really fussed about the sheep, to be fair. Bum, bum, bum. I did debate whether or not to get a pig food making factory, but we can deliver all the constituent parts and it kind of makes it in the thing itself and spits it out, so I don't really think we need to worry about that too much. Oh wow, pigs really have taken the straw. Nice. I'm going to deliver the last little bit back over to what's it? To the TMR making. That's what I'm going to do. Bum, 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 bum. That's what I was trying to say, but couldn't get the word. flail driving. Yeah, Hodge says he's sure they'll be back soon enough. Yeah. You can't keep a good modder from updating their mod to the new version. There we go. So I think we're going to take that. I'm going to park this one up here for now. Bum 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 bum. I may go and get something fresh and new from the store in just a minute or two. Adsboy says, where's 22? 22 is on Saturdays, Adsboy. So Sundays is staying 19 because I'm not done with what I want to do with this map yet. And Farm Sim 22 is what I'm streaming on a Saturday in the same time slot. So I do have 22. I have the collector's edition Wibbly Doofer as well, but it doesn't work with this version. So yeah. Just got an iPhone 13 Pro Max ordered yesterday. Ah, nice. I hope you will enjoy it. I went with the 13 mini because it was my time to get a new one. What am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do? Ah, okay. Let's do two things. Let's do two things. First up, we're going to do this. Have two of those. I'm buying new because they're small cost anyways. I think, yeah, that's the one that we need because that's got the height adjustable dibbly doobler. And so we're going to have two of those as well. Actually, those ones those ones are a bit more expensive, so we won't buy those second hand. And we're going to... We'll get the whiny tractor out. Well, at least for the ones that are coming over here. Mind your ears on the open decks. The ship's whistle is about to be sounded to signify the arrival of Farmer Kurt. Thank you, Farmer Kurt, for the 10 bits and the ship's whistle. How are you today? You made the jump from the Pixel 3 to the 6 Pro. Nice. Haven't attempted an Android in a long time. I tried the Galaxy S6 or S7. That's how long ago I last tried Android phones. So... Hodge went from 8 to 13 Pro first time you've gone for a new model. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's one of those things, I mean... We are going to make 2 trips because... That's... what logic says to me we would do. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, so we're going to set up belts to get the manure out of the cows and the pigs. It's something I've been putting off doing for a while, which means I've been buying manure, which has been a little bit silly, really, considering how much of it is actually sat in the thingy bobber, sat in the silos. Mrs. Hodge says Android all the way. Hey, iPhone. Fair enough. Farmer Kurt is doing well. Excellent. Love to hear that. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm kind of with iPhone largely because it's just easier. I tried the S, like I said, I'm sure it was the S7. It's the first LTE model. And I tried it and it didn't do what I wanted it to do. And so as a result, I went back to using an iPhone. But whatever works for you is always the case. That's why we have choices. I've always been Android. I've tried iPhone for a while and didn't like it. Agree with Mr. Hodge, fair enough. It's quite a polarizing debate. And Das is in. Thank you, Das, for the hydrate. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed Mrs. Hodge's hydrate. Mrs. Hodge, thank you very much for the hydrate. I missed it, I apologise. Das is in. Das will weigh in on the Android. Das is an Android person. Thanks for doing the shout out, Brew. I'm guessing Hodge has thrown an Android at a wall or something based on that comment. Pharmacate says, I will say there's nothing wrong with that iPhone by any means. I just can't do everything I need to do with iPhone. Fair enough. And I found the same in reverse with Android. So like I say, I don't have any. Broke it is an understatement, says Hodge. Excellent. I don't have anything against Android. I don't have anything against people that like Android. I think we all do what we need to do. This one's a bit more interesting because it's a little bit longer. Who misses? Let's get it repaired because we bought second hand. A princely sum of £281 to repair it. And away we go. So bam bam bam. I sense shenanigans. There's a story there. Hodge and the Android phone. It's like Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, only more interesting. Bruce says it wasn't him. Bum 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 bum. Right, so that's the ones for here. But since we've got our stuff set up over at got stuff set up over here, we're going to find you. Not that. Let's get rid of that. So we're going to use this one to get the ones for over here. Yay! It's almost a competition to see how many different tractors I can drive in a day. But we needed this one anyway to clean up the troughs. Oh yeah, I know you're on Android, and I know that, Das. Ah! Also, cheers for the shout out. Yes, thanks, Bree, for doing that. So there we go. Dum dum dum. So this is for our pigs. So. And of course, for those of you that are regulars, you'll also probably understand that one of the other reasons that I wanted to keep Farming Sim 19 on the Sunday, rather than swapping it and doing 22 on the Sunday and 19 on the Saturday, was the location of where we're going to raid to. Because I felt that it made more sense for us to go from 19 to 19 rather than from 22 to 19. So, because you all know where we're going to go in just over an hour's time. It's never any surprise. Okay. Oh, we need to repair it. That one's going to cost us another £281. Excellentage. This one's a bit longer, so as I said before, we'll take it slightly different route. Which will hopefully give us a bit of a different angle on things. Mrs. Hodge is lurking and engage the cloaking device. Excellent. Have fun with dinner. Right, so let's get this. Let's start position. In here. That should do it for now. And then we'll get this out of the way. And then we'll get this one to position. That's about what we want. There we go. Get those connector bubbled. And we turn it on. Lots and lots of lovely poo. Who would live it like you do? Okay. Lots of lovely poo there, ready for us to collect. We're going to clean up this. Going to clean up both of these. Pens. There we go. That's the chickens cleaned. Technically, we can use the loading wagon to clean the cows. Can't believe how much pig food the pigs waste. Go. Well, I say that. I mean, consider how much food humans waste, so... Farmer Kurt says, I'm not sure if she should be concerned. What, because I sang lots and lots of lovely poo? Some for me and some for you. Okay, so we're going to get the other... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Hello. So now, piggies. Sounds like you're singing about the US government. Well... Not directly. So we need corn, wheat, barley, soybeans, potatoes, and sugar beets. So let's go and get the potatoes first, because we won't take the sugar beets. We'll take the potatoes because they're over the bridge. Bum 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 bum. If something this side just doesn't fill up... Well, actually, we might completely empty our potato supplies. I don't know. If we do, obviously, we'll have to start thinking about what to do. And I'm not necessarily going to... No, I suppose I could get a sugar beet and potato harvester and stuff. But we do want to... I don't want to keep spending all the money when I've got to get towards making it. Needs to be some kind of time when it's okay. Yeah, we've bought everything we want to buy. We're just going to keep making the money with what we've got. Granted, I am one of those people who's go, oh yeah, just one more new gadget, please. But we do have lots of potatoes, so we should be fine for now. Spuds for our pigs, oats for our horses. The animals make the monies. Whiskey for my men and beer for my horses, says Das. Okay. Cool. It's a song. Oh, I didn't know that. Did not know that. So let's get some potatoes in here. Country song, not exactly circulated overseas or that. Well, that's nothing bad about that. Okay, so excellent. So now canola, soybeans, sunflowers. So let's go soybeans because I'm sure we whacked up the soybean stock. Recently. There we go. Bum 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Yeah, so of course anyone that is lurking, that is not kind of chatting away and thinking to themselves, didn't come in early when ads asked the question, thinking to themselves, Fad, why are you still playing 19? I do have 22. I'm playing 19 because I'm not done with what I want to do with this map. Our aims are to get biogas up and running and to make 10 million free and clear of any loan. So that's what we are doing. Once we've done those things, I'll probably be finished with this, and by that time there'll probably be a modded map to have on 22. So we'll do a non-modded and then a modded FS22 stream or something, or we'll just do the same. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're clever people. We'll figure it out. Okay, so that's soybeans. So now need corn, then wheat or barley. So let's get the corn first. La 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 la. I'm going to avoid that poo belt. Not all the time. I'm going to do it just for now because we've only got 30,000 corn. Okay, that's going to empty our stores. So we need to plant corn. I think our big field over by the horses will be corn. And then field 22 will be corn. Or maybe I'll just do Dare's mega field as corn. No, that'll probably be soybeans. That's one we want to make money off of. Oh. Apologies if you can hear my stomach rumbling. I skipped lunch. I had late breakfast. So I skipped because I'm a silly person. So wheat, barley, and obviously wheat, barley for the chickens. What do we have the most of? We have the most wheat, so we're going to get wheat. And we're probably going to get... We could do the chickens first. Okay, Mr. Okay, farmer, go out. Enjoy going and hassling the Colorado one. We'll be there in about an hour. Oh. Do. Okay, wheat. So, there we go. So this should certainly top up the chickens. Not sure how high we'll take things with the pigs, but if it gets it into the green or the high amber, I'll be good. Yeah, I didn't think the chickens would need that much of it. But that's why I am using this trailer, because I knew the pigs would need a lot. So, and I have wanted to do this for a little while, just to kind of really put a boatload of food in for the animals. After all, that's why we did get the big trailers and equipment to be able to do these things. Okay, so pigs. We don't have the corn, so we can't top them up anymore on the corn. We can top them up on the water by doing that. Hello, piggles. Taking a heck of a lot of water. Still taking a heck of a lot of water. Jeez. We'll leave that doing its doings, because we don't need to watch it. So that's the pigs kind of mostly okay, but it does set kind of priority that we need. Probably some more wheat. Because we'll need the straw, we'll need the wheat, obviously. And then some corn. So it does help us doing this, because then we can set priority for what we do with our next harvest. So what we're now going to do is we're going to try and take the manure. Oh. Try and fill that. Well, we're going to try and empty the manure silo. Really, that's what we're going to try and do. I don't know if it will necessarily fill up this trailer, but it is long overdue. We've left the manure alone for quite a while. And I will come and get the slurry as well. Bop, 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 bop. And then it'll all go into our lovely fertilizer plant. And probably some of it will go into our orchards. Let's check the orchards, actually, whilst that's doing its doings. Need to get a bigger water tank, really. Okay, so 40% manure. 40% manure. So we'll probably take the manure here first, because pointless carting it all the way over there when we've got another setup to do from the cows that can go into the fertilizer plant. So there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's good. Looking good. Bop, 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 bop. Yes, we are just watching a whole bunch of manure travelling up a belt into a trailer. It's fascinating, obviously. Good, it looks like it's getting all of it from the full width, which is good. So I tried to position it relatively centrally. Leave that there. I think that's the final position that it needs to be in. It's taking it from there. Fairly sure it's taking it from there as well. Let's just see how much there is in there now. Wow, we are approaching a full tipper load. I did not expect it to be quite that much, which only justifies the fact that my thought was I should have done this a long time ago. Okay, and now it's full. Wow. We have not emptied the silo, and it is full. Let's go deliver some. La da 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 da. And anyone putting in chat that we need to deliver the manure to Dare is a naughty, naughty, naughty. You're not wrong. But it's naughty. Right, so that's some there. See, once we've done this, we can go and hopefully empty the silo. I haven't filled these up for, I think, a couple of days in game. Couple of game days was what I was trying to say, but I abbreviated it somehow in my head. But yeah, so it's been a few days. But there we go. And it doesn't usually need doing more than a few days. Once every couple of days just keeps things running, which keeps the money coming in, which is good. I haven't paid anywhere near as much attention to the greenhouses over by the cookie factory, but that'll be something else to look at, because we haven't built all of the greenhouses. There we go. That'll do. So now let's go and get the rest of it. Ba, ba, ba. Let's just make sure this does empty all of the silo. It looks like it's going to. That's good. Which means that's about the optimum position for it, I think. Which I like. Optimized, working, doing what we need it to do. There we go. That is all the manure from the pigs. A load, about 1¼ trailers of this size, so that's pretty impressive. Da, da, da. I don't know how much will be accepted into the what's it? into the fertilizer factory. I'm hoping all of this will do. I think we might not be in a position to empty the cow bunker in the same way, because I suspect we might start to hit limits on how much can be in our fertilizer factory if we do that. Of course, I'll have to have a look. We might hit limit with this, I don't know. Let's have a look. Where's the fertilizer factory? There it is. Yeah, so it's only going to take 50,000 litres. So we will hit the limit if we don't, if we're not careful. So best to do that when we have... I can put things in place, not that. I can put these in position, but not necessarily set them up and set them active. Because we'll save that for when we've got the biogas up and running, which we're about 2.3 million. Oh, yeah, 2.3 million away from doing right now. So let's get that in there. There we go. Let's get this in position as well. There we go. That'll do. Next up, what have we got to do? So we've got pigs sorted, the chickens sorted, cows mostly sorted. We need more TMR to be created for them, but we also need to clean their trough. So let's turn this around. We'll go and get the loading wagon, and we'll use the loading wagon to clean the trough. And we'll put the silage in the TMR machine because it outputs silage from the cows. Then we can start to think about tidying up where our equipment is. And also start to think about getting some silage into the TMR machine. Da da da. Da 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 da. Okay. So it really has been focused on the animals, I realise, but that's kind of been a necessitated. It's been a necess. It's been the thing that we needed to do. There we go. That's the that's the side of the building destroyed, most likely. So yeah. So I'm going to kind of empty that out and take this, put it back in its parking spot. Let's go in cab for a bit. Crazy driver. Ah! Oversteer. It's my story. We'll give this a little bit of a wash before we throw it back in. Might even give the tractor a little bit of a wash. Oh, just kind of coming in there with the upside down tractor, yes. That's always a risk when you play Farming Sim. Well, when you play Farming Sim and you're a complete and total dirt. So... although actually the upside down tractor technically happened in Agricultural Simulator Historical Edition. Or Historical Farming. Nyom, says Das. Indeed. Going to come out of what's it view for this. Because this one should be parked. Not there. Don't ram the Challenger. So steering on the back wheels should be parked in this section here. About there. Just get it closer to the wall. If it looks like it's in your face, it's close to the wall, is what I found. Because then we can get out and we can actually have a look at it. And you see. So that's good. That'll do there, thank you very much. Destroy the things on the outside there. So... do I want to make a start? Do I want to send the Challenger up going and planting Dare's mega field so that we've got corn ready? Got not a lot of daylight left. It'll be pitch black by in the next 2 hours in game. And I've got all those horses to exercise. But I think that's it as far as actually no, that we're going to leave this here, as in this piece of equipment, not the stream. We've still got a half an hour on the stream. I'm going to leave that there for now, and I'm going to go and get you. Because we're going to try and figure out getting the loading wagon to collect that silage. Because if we can do that, then that's going to help us out a great deal. We might just need to... And love you, leave you, catch you soon. Take care, Mrs. Hodge. Enjoy dinner. Have a good evening. Or a good night at work. Don't work too hard. And I'll catch you soon, my dear. Do do do. Do 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 do. There we go, that's what I needed it to do, I think. I'm going to try and just take that top top section off of the middle, which is what we tend to get caught on. Then I'm going to see if we can run the loading wagon in there. Because we have got 81,000, so we've got at least 1.5 loads worth. Because I definitely don't want to be unloading 81,000 litres using this method, which would be not optimal. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Now let's see if we can do this. Do. What's going... Oh. I took the wrong one back. This isn't the loading wagon. I need the loading wagon, not this one. Oh, well, we're going to go and swap then. I got confuzzled. What's wrong with loading it in your teaspoon of a bucket? I know! I know, Hodge. 81,000 litres, 994 litres at a time. Yeah. I'll let... Oh, Das is on buffer issues. Everything looks good here. I'm not getting any warnings. So I'm hoping it's your side and not me. I always live perpetually in hope. So... Looking good there, says Cyan. Excellent. Thank you, Cyan. I hope you are well. Let's see if we can do some reasonably well. You don't think you've restarted the computer in over a week? Ah. Okay. So we're going to swap trailers. I brought the wrong one back. We're going to go and try this. I'd kind of given up on it, which is why I think why I brought this back, but we need to not give up on it because it's just going to be insane to try and load that manually. Well, I say manually, using the front loader. And the other loading wagon is just small, so... And it's still over at the sheep area, needs to be sold. Needs to have its grass removed and sold. So maybe we'll do that in a minute. Go and take a tractor over there to do that. Hey, Binks, how are you? Good morning to you. Okay, let's see how we get on with this. So far, so good. This is going to look derpy. It's going to be derpy, most likely. Excellent, that's good. Sorry, I'm leaning into actually when I probably should zoom in. I don't think I'm going to fight it much more than that. Just going to take it through. Because with that amount, that should be enough to kind of secure TMR making for a while. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Binks. Just been looking after the animals, trying to get more TMR going, amongst other things. So let's take that there. Oh, so that's filled that up. Nice, excellent. So we'll park this off to the side for now. I wasn't expecting that it would completely fill. It only takes 30,000. Okay, that's fine. Wasn't expecting that particularly. So we're going to take this tractor. We're going to take the whiny tractor. We're going to go and get the other loading wagon from the sheep. And I think what we'll do is we'll empty it and sell it, because we don't need it anymore. We're just going to give this a quick wash down because it's so absolutely filthy. And away we go. So I think we've done pretty well for today. Still more tidying up to do. Definitely need to get these bits of wood sold. So yeah. Our little farming empire here on Giants Island has been working well. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Okay. So obviously still kind of got some things here to evacuate. Because no, we couldn't sell this area, could we? We still can't sell this area because I need to... There's placeables. So I need to deal with that. So we've got these two. Because we got rid of the pallet truck with the wool on it. So we're going to get rid of this now. We won't get rid of the animal wagon because we'll still need that for cows and pigs. But we will sell this one because we've got a much larger much larger loading wagon now. We don't need this now. We don't have the sheep. So it's kind of served its purpose. But we will just empty that grass into our haymaking facility, our hay dryer, because that's where we need the grass right now. So, oh dear. And I totally missed the Allo Allo reference from Binks there. Good moaning. So, apologies. Good reference. Always a fun one. Barrow Clamps has a question. Okay. If I can answer it, I'll try. Can't guarantee, but I will certainly attempt to help. Ba, ba, ba. Should you get Farming Simulator 19 or 22? Well, there's plenty of people that'll say you should get 22 because it's the latest version. And that's certainly a way. But if you want to have a lot of mods right now, you want to play with a lot of mods and a lot of different options, then you could go 19, but you're going to end up going to 22 in the next 6 to 12 months anyway, because the mods will be all for 22 very shortly. So Hodge says 22 all day long. I take the slightly balance of it. Depends on what you want to do if you want to play mods, but 22 is good. I love 22. I have it. I'm enjoying it. I'm still playing 19 because I still quite like that. But yeah, the only reason to go for 19 over 22 at this point in time would be if you are dead set on playing with mods. If you're not, then go 22 for sure. It's where the support's going to be. It's where all the new mods are going to be. Yeah. Is it perfect? No, it's a brand new piece of software. Of course, it's not perfect, but it's certainly good enough to go for sure. You're very welcome. Always happy to to provide an opinion. I usually have one. As Dare likes to say, opinions are much like butts. Everyone has one and they all stink. So we're going to sell that one. And thank you very much for the follow, Ferroclamps. Welcome to the madness. So there we go. We've just gotten rid of that. Let's go and I'll go and whilst we're here, I'll go and retrieve the animal, because I'd actually forgotten that stuff was out there. I'll go and retrieve the animal stuff, the animal wagon. And Das is redeeming a hydrate. Thank you, Das. Again. So doop 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 doop. So I think we've taken care of most of our animals. We've put manure in our orchards. We probably need a larger water vessel for those so that we don't have to keep going backwards and forwards to the water, which we'll figure out. Possibly we'll figure that out next time. And yeah, may make a start on our soybean harvest or a start on the corn seeding, but we've still got fields to harvest. Nowhere near as buggy as 19. No, I agree. I agree with that, Hodge. There is, I mean, 22 is solid, and the when I talk about bugs, the only ones I've really come across have been there's a very minor graphical glitch on the grain coming out of one of the harvesters that I've noticed, and the issue with a harvesting contract which has a calculation issue, which is just math, and people have already figured out how to fix that in XML files, whilst Giants have already fixed it and they've got it in the next patch. So there is absolutely nothing that prevents me from saying 22 is a good game. I love the sounds. I love the graphics. I wasn't ready to give up on this particular save game from 19. So that's why I'm still doing it. I still want to complete the things that I had in mind for this. So mostly because I don't finish this. I always get the feeling that I don't finish everything. So I don't finish things. So, and obviously being as it's kind of open world. So are you ever really finished? But you can be finished in your own mind. So there we go. The sounds are awesome. Yes, they are, Hodge. They really are. You get a nice satisfying clunk as things get connected. You get a nice thunk when the kind of the hydraulic of the tipper comes down. It's really they've done a fantastic job. And of course the engine sounds with it. So much more dynamic. So yeah, so 22 definitely is good. But like I said, there's not a whole bunch of mods yet for 22. They are coming. People have been working on them for months and months, and they will be coming out for sure. And they're not going to take long. But by the same token, if you wanted to enjoy mods and you could get FS19 on a deal for like $5, yeah, why wouldn't you? It's still a solid game. But that would be the point that I'd make. There we go. We're still talking about like half an hour later. Anyone think that I like talking? Okie dokie, so we're going to park that up here, which is its usual home. stick you up in here for now. There we go, that's good. So Timar is working its workingness, which is good. So that's what we need it to do. Sorry, just 1 second. There we go. So Hodge, same with Maypole, but Cavalier Roy has started working his magic, so we'll carry on with it when it comes to 22. Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah, the people that did this map, I don't think... I'm not sure they actually got to the point... They may have thought they were finished with this. I think there were a few finishing touches that they probably wanted to do based on what I see. But that's absolutely fine. It works. But I don't anticipate, because I had to go and find this, I don't anticipate that this would be on the mod hub. So I don't think this is going to go to 22, so... Which is a shame, but there we go. That's just reality. Not everyone will have carried on modding once they've done what they wanted to do. And that's it, really. So we're going to park this one up here. Oh, we wanted to get some of the slurry. We'll leave that for now. What are we going to do? Hello, little dog. Oh, there's that. We probably don't need that anymore, but there we go. Let's see if we can load up some of those logs and take them to get them to the sawmill. Let's do that. We've got 10 minutes. That should do. If that'll earn us another... I think last time we got 6,000 for them. I think that was for 3 trees, though. We may not have 3. Hello, little dog. Hello. Thing goes silent as I try to concentrate and not tip over the truck. And not get distracted by my watch. Or the dog. It has now decided that it's time to pester me, even though she ate a couple of hours ago. He spent more time in Giant's Editor than he has the game, but the editor has only been out a couple of days. Ah, okay. I haven't looked for the recent updates on the Giants editor, unfortunately, myself. But Yes. Those that have, well done. I haven't done it yet. I am considering having a look at whether or not I kind of play with some modding. And I do kind of mean play, because that's the most likely scenario, is that I will do it mostly for fun. Summy, will you please lie down? Lie down, please. There we go. That's what I wanted it to do. So let's go and get the other pieces. La 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 la. And lift that a little bit further before I lift it up. Otherwise we'll really struggle with the weight of it. Haha! That's another one done. I haven't been leaving these trees just for something to do at the end of a stream. I just haven't gotten to them, because I haven't been playing much outside of stream time, really. Well, not this week, unless it's been Farm Sim 22, Airport CEO, or Farm Together. That's better. I wanted to try and get a more solid grip on that. Better to do it all at once. Well, I'm not doing it all at once, Stas. It's kind of getting dropped in piecemeal, but there we go. Now we can take those to the sawmill. Bum 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 bum. This is going to come unstuck if we hit one of those cat's eyes. or we oversteer, which is another distinct possibility, which just happened. And here we are, back at the sawmill. And 5,391 pounds. So, excuse me, we're going to take this back. Park it up by one of the very few remaining trees. For anyone wondering why do I have random trees laying around, well, I cut down the number of trees that I needed to cut down to get an achievement. And this is me kind of weeks and months later still tidying them up. And it was for the aesthetic, but it was primarily to get the achievement. So, which is why there was a specific number cut down. So, and these trees are evil. The curly trees, they're evil. Evil trees. So we're going to park up here for this one. Because that's probably going to be the next one to get done. And what I might do is I might actually do that on screen, because I've been doing most of the kind of chopping up of them off screen. So yeah, so we're going to kind of have a little look over our pigs as we kind of finish today. So I'm going to say thank you to anyone that's watching on the YouTube VOD version of this. Thank you very much. If you have enjoyed it, do hit the like and subscribe if you are enjoying the series.